Hi guys, welcome to the third and final beer from Top Rope this week. Obviously this was a part of my, I can't speak properly, this was part of my brewery showcase, which was all made possible by the wonderful Adam from Mersey Beers, who provided me with all three beers that you're seeing this week. I'll probably end up putting other beers that he sent me in this week as well. So Adam's going to get a whole lot of love this week. Rightfully deserved. And tell you what, so far, rightfully deserved for the brewery as well. First I did the DOA lager. Go watch the review. Then I followed that up with an IPA, Overkill. Go watch that. And I thought I'd save this beer for last, just in case it's got a stronger flavour. And let's see, Papa Shango Wrestler. I'm just reading the live chat because we're looking at Papa Mango, which is named after Papa Shango. Yeah, Top Rope, as you probably have already guessed, is wrestling oriented. It's very nice looking artwork. I'm sure these patterns and colours can be found on the wrestler. Papa Shango. Is it Shango or Shargo? Shango. So, yeah, a mango pale ale clocking in at 5.1%, and it's brewed with mango puree. So, let's see what we get with this one then. Oh, a little bit of an eruption in the can as well. Cum joke. Classy. So let's see what we get with this. And yeah, mango all the way. It's even pouring like mango juice. Look at that. Look at the vibrancy on that. Mango puree in a glass, maybe watered down with some mango smoothie, and then watered down even more with mango juice. Can you even get mango juice? I don't know. But yeah, look at that. It's like a block of colour. Really nice and voluptuous looking beer. With just a lining of white head. And it looks even nicer on camera because of the light coming over there, bleeding through. Adds a nice luminance to it. That's my new favourite word, if you haven't noticed, in a lot of my IPA reviews and stuff, and pale ales. But yeah, looking from the top, you'd think someone's actually just poured you some juice in a glass. Looks fantastic. Head's dissipated really quickly. Let's see what we get on the nose. Mango, but it's not to in your face, and it doesn't smell synthetic. I'm even getting like freshly squeezed orange juice coming through as well. It's got like slight citrusiness, which I'm attributing to the hops that have been used in this. But yeah, mango is the star of the show on this one for sure, without it being too overpowering and too sickly, if that makes sense. Yeah, it smells good. It just smells like freshly squeezed juice. It's breakfast. It smells damn good. I'm really excited for this now. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys, and cheers once again to Adam. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank God this tastes good. It's got that aftertaste that I don't like with mango in beers. But that can't be helped. The only way you'd cover that up is if you threw something else in there or made it way too sweet. Yeah, really quite savoury and bitter aftertaste coming from that mango puree. But it's not too distracting. Doesn't take too much away from the beer itself. Excuse me. It's got the consistency of freshly squeezed orange juice. That hasn't been like filtered. It's really good. It's got a lovely body to it. It's not really heavy. It's not really like creamy or anything like that. But it's got genuine fruit juice. Like you've put a little bit of sparkling water in there as well. Just to add a little bit of fizz, a little bit of zazz. A little bit of zing and other annoying words that would be used in that way. A little bit herbal as well, like freshly picked mint. It's subtle but still flavourful, if that makes sense. You can still taste the beer in this, which is always important. And for a pale ale of this ABV, obviously it's helped a little by that mango puree. The body's just fantastic. Lovely, lovely stuff. Again, the only thing that I'm not really too keen on this, and I get it a lot from a lot of mango beers, is the lingering aftertaste and sensation you get on the tongue from mango. That you wouldn't necessarily get if you ate like a fresh mango. If that makes sense. But yeah, that's really nice. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'd happily have that again. If they did a beer like this, but with either blood orange or grapefruit, then I would be shitting myself with excitement. And probably also jizzing everywhere as well. Vulgar for no reason. Anyway, yeah, lovely stuff. I was a little bit apprehensive, I'm not going to lie, because I've had some really bad mango beers. What did I have recently? It was a Mango Vermont IPA from Tiny Rebel, and that was just awful. That was like, that beer, or at least the can I had, and not to shit on another brewery, because I'm a big fan of Tiny Rebel. I don't like doing that on reviews where you bitch about another brewery or compare to another brewery, but sometimes you've just got to, because it's your own point of reference that you need to get out there. Excuse me. They used mango puree in that IPA, and it just did not work at all. The aftertaste that I get from this was like amplified, but throughout the whole beer. But then you can get exactly the same sort of character, and you just get an absolutely wonderful beer like this. It's really, really nice. Hampered purely by a character that you really cannot avoid too easily, and that's just the aftertaste. Body's perfect, just the right amount of hoppiness to complement the mango, just the right amount of sweetness, right amount of bitterness for the most part. Yeah, so in terms of rating, I can give, awkwardly close, Papa Mango an 8 out of 10. I would happily have that again. And yeah, that's 3 beers that I've had this evening from Top Rope. And it's safe to say that I would happily drink more beers from them. And it's just got to give a massive, massive thank you once again to Adam for sourcing not only these beers, but like pretty much like a week or so's beers, which, to be honest, most of them have gone now. I've only got the bottles left, Adam. You saw me through 3 days of self-isolation, but it's better than only making me through 1 day. But I've got more beers on the way, because I panic bought beers, didn't I? Lovely stuff. I really like this. 8 out of 10. Oh, there's a little bit of spiciness coming through now. I like that. Yeah, it's going to get half a point for that. 8.5 out of 10. Lovely stuff. Highly recommended if you come across cannabis. Don't do that literally, or else you'll get kicked out of the bottle shop. But funny joke. Another cum joke. Why the fuck am I going on about dicks and cum on a beer review? Yeah, that's derailed this video and live stream. But oh well. Lovely, lovely stuff indeed. 8.5 out of 10. Go check out Top Rope and go check out Adam from Mersey Beers, both here on YouTube and on Untapped. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me for this week of Top Rope beers and the other 2 beers in between. I like doing these sort of series, and I like, even if only one person was to go out to Top Rope, or even go to like their Instagram page or something like that. In times like this, because this will be recorded a couple of weeks after the effects of the coronavirus have kicked into society. We're just, the schools are just about to close. People are self-isolating like I am. There's travel bans. It's probably going to get a little bit worse from this point. It probably has been worse by the time you've watched this. I'd like to think that you've slightly eased off a little bit and, starting to slowly get back into the swing of things, but you just can't say at this point. And hopefully by the time you're watching this, breweries like Top Rope are still able to operate. So yeah, go check them out down below. Share any sort of brewery post about their company that you can. Any sort of because I know a lot of breweries right now are doing free local delivery, significant discounts on their beers, delivery outside of the sort of jurisdiction, not the right word, but you know what I mean. And a lot of breweries are now, and bottle shops, are starting to actually try and get some form of online presence so they can just make a little bit of money. So they've at least got something to, if for the most part, not really able to fall back on. But yeah, share any sort of crowdfunding campaign you can. Even if you can't get to a specific bottle shop or a brewery, whatever, just share them, because someone you know might be able to, and they'll be able to share it, and then that's two people who'll be able to go pick up beers, supporting the industry. Yeah, it's what it's all about, really, and that's one of the main reasons why I do these sorts of weeks when it comes to beer, and that's why you'll sometimes see me upload 2 beers from the same brewery on the same day. I'm not purely doing that just to get rid of files on my computer, I assure you, but yeah, that's why I like doing this. That's why I like doing these live things.